Hello, in my class lecture I have written like this. Okay, so for example, the original equation was this. Okay, original equation was this. For example, dy over dx plus y tangent x is equal to sine 2x. Okay, so in the differential form we can write this equation like this: dy is dy plus tangent x y dy, sorry, dx y dx is equal to sine 2x dx. Okay, and then we have found the integrating factor. We found the integrating factor was 1 over cosine x. So 1 over cosine x. So it is actually secant x. Okay, and now the purpose of finding the integrating factor is that we have to multiply the original equation with the integrating factor. So we will use this differential form of this equation. So let's do it here. So multiply this integrating factor with the original equation. So integrating factor is secant x. Secant x dy plus secant x tangent x y dx is equal to sine 2x dx. And then we have to determine what is this expression. Okay, what is this expression? So for determining this expression, what we can do is we can take let's take u is equal to secant x and v is equal to y. So then du will be equal to, so we know that for the secant x the derivative is secant x tangent x, secant x tangent x dx. Okay, it will be du will be equal to secant x tangent x dx, and then what will be dv will be equal to dy. Okay, so now we will input these values into this equation. So what this equation will be: so secant x is u, dy is equal to dv, and then secant x tangent x dx is equal to du, and y is equal to v, and then on the other side we keep like sine 2x dx. So now what is this? So with this you can see that this is the same as the product rule for differentiation, right? So you can write it like this: u times v prime. Okay, so u times v prime, so sine 2x dx. Okay, so this is the same thing which I wrote over here. So here I took 1 over cosine x, so it means that what is u? What is u? U is secant x into v, v is y. So secant x y prime is equal to sine 2x dx. So the rest is the same as above. Okay, so in any case, the purpose of finding the integrating factor is that the left hand side will always be like this. It will be the integrating factor times the function y. Okay, so in this case we have found the integrating factor to be secant x or 1 over cosine x. So it will be integrating factor times the y, and then it will be prime. And then when you will integrate it, it will be simply like on integration. That means on integration it will be integration of secant x y prime. Okay, y prime, okay, will be equal to sine dx, and it will be dy, and then it will be sine 2x dx. Okay, it will be yeah, I think it should be sine 2x into over cosine x, because when we multiplied it with the here it should be secant x, okay, or cosine over cosine x. Okay, so anyway, it will be cosine x, cosine x, cosine x. Okay, for this right hand side we have already done it, so it will be, so integral of a derivative function is the same as that function secant x y. Okay, it will be integral of sine 2x over cosine x dx. So in this case, then we can take secant x on that side, and then this right hand side we can integrate it. Anyway, my purpose was to show that we always get this uv prime, that type of situation.